Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another amazing episode here on the Train Hard Live Strong podcast. I am your host, Coach Matt, and today we're going to dive into an amazing episode. Super excited to break down the three things that are slowing down your metabolism, or three things that will slow down a metabolism. So we're gonna just cut right to the chase. We're going to make this simple, fast. I want to hit these three things so that you can understand them and you know what it is that you might need to fix or things you might need to avoid. All right. So number one, too big of gaps in between meals. Now, I want to break this down a little bit more. Okay. If you are eating huge meals throughout your day, if you're eating a lot of, calories inside of a meal in multiple meals in the day, your body is going to feed off that fuel and burn those calories and digest that food that you just consumed for a good gap. Okay. 4 hours, 5 hours. You don't want to have too big of gaps in between your meals. And this is what I mean. Majority of people wake up, they don't have a breakfast. They might have a little bit of a snack. And then with that being said, that little snack is mainly their main meal of the day or main meal of the morning. And then they have a 5-hour gap and then it's lunchtime. And at lunch, they might eat a little bit of junk food or maybe something good. And then from 1 p.m. all the way to 6 or 7 p.m., 8 p.m. perhaps sometimes, because of work and all this other stuff, they're eating their big dinner or maybe even not a big dinner because their appetite is suppressed so much that they might not even be hungry. So then they eat another meal. So whenever there's too big of gaps in between meals, and when I say meals, I mean good, nourishable meals. You need to have a good, solid base foundation with every single plate that you have that you're going to consume throughout your days. You need to have a strong protein, a strong carbohydrate, good fatty acids, some fibers in there as well. You need to have a good structure base of nutrients on your plate. Okay. You can't just have crap and then have a big gap and then crap and have a big gap. And, Coach Matt said, shrink my gap. So maybe I can eat crap and then wait 2 hours and eat crap again, wait 2 hours. That's not what I mean as well. You need to be eating nourishable foods and eat plenty of foods as well. Okay. It's not just the gaps in between your meals. It's also the amount of food that you're consuming. And it's crazy to think that, eating too little can slow down my metabolism. Yes, absolutely. If we eat too little, yes, you might get thinner. Yes, you might thin a little bit, but then your metabolism is going to adjust to that caloric intake that you have put your body into, which could be extreme, could be 1,200 calories, 1,300 calories. And when your body has adjusted to that and you do little spikes of surpluses throughout your weeks, throughout your days, that surplus is going to add more fat storage to your body. And when that happens over a long period of time, within a year span, you might have gained 35 pounds, 40 pounds. And then next year, same thing, 40 pounds again. And within 2 years, you already put on 100 excess pounds of fat onto your body. That's going to hurt your health, hurt your heart, increase your blood pressure, increase your cholesterol, and possibly put you down the road to diabetes, right? So how do you prevent this, right? How do you keep the metabolism strong? Have good, nourishable foods, have good, nourishable, high dense meals 3 to 4 times throughout your day, and shrink the gap a little bit. Every 2 to 4 hours, you should be, eating a little bit of good foods. And keep that consistent throughout your days. Keep that consistent throughout your weeks. And everybody's different. Everybody's goals are different. Everybody's achieving different things. So if you have a coach and your guidance is actually guiding you towards somewhere successful, and there might be a little bit different. Maybe you have 5-hour gaps and you're eating a little bit more calories inside your plates. That's fine as well. They know what they're doing. Follow them and trust them. But if you are just a regular person that kind of wants to do this on your own and have fun with it and enjoy it and get healthy and try not to jeopardize your metabolism and keep the metabolism strong, eating throughout your day is important. Eating good, nourishable meals throughout your day is crucial. Having 2 to 4 hour gaps in between your meals is also very crucial because you need to be putting in fuel and energy inside your body so that it can break down and give to your health and give to your progress and then give life to you, give you energy, right? You're consistently growing hair, consistently growing nails, your skin, your dead skin cells die every single day. And then you have to rebuild and rebuild. Your body breaks down a lot inside your system. It has to rebuild. Whenever you are training, you're tearing down tissues. You have to rebuild. You're depleting oxygen levels. You're depleting carbohydrates. You're doing all these things. You need to rebuild and replenish those things. Food is crucial, absolutely crucial. So with one, nutrition, obviously eat a good amount of food throughout your day. If you need help, if you need to figure out your numbers, figure out your numbers, get some guidance to help you, get a coach to help you find your numbers and shrink that gap. If you're skipping breakfast, having a small lunch, and having a 6-hour gap for dinner, and you've barely eaten 1,200 calories a day, and these gaps are huge, and food is just not priority, then your metabolism is going to take a hit. Absolutely will. And number two, this is something that I have learned through self-experience. Okay, the lack of sleep can drastically ruin and really damage the metabolism. And then why does sleep hurt the metabolism? And I'll explain why. Sleep is the most crucial time of the day in the 24-hour period that you are given of life. That sleep that you get is the most important part of your body's recovery phase. That's your most important part of your body giving back to you, replenishing the body, giving the body what it needs, improving the body, growing the body, giving the body good oxygen, giving the body good blood flow, repairing broken down tissues, repairing dead skin cells, hair cells, follicles, all these amazing things, chemical reactions down to a chemical cellular level. Your body is recovering and replenishing a ton of different things when it comes down to you going to sleep and you actually sleeping and being in rest and hitting your cycles of deep sleep. Those are crucial. Those are very important for you to have. And whenever you don't get that and you're getting 4 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep, yes, you can hold that for a little bit of a time span. If you're, I guess you could say, if you're a young girl, whatever the case may be, if you're sleeping 5 hours, maybe your body can take a little bit of it, but after a period of time, just like if you were to abuse food and abuse processed carbohydrates and you don't exercise and you don't take care of your body, over a period of time, you will gain weight. Same thing with sleep. If you don't prioritize sleep and don't ensure that you are getting a good 8 hours of sleep, if you're an elite athlete, 9-10 hours of sleep, then your body is going to take a hit somewhere. Your body's going to have to grab something from somewhere. And if your metabolism is your inner core, it's like your inner core fuel source, like your inner core furnace. It's what helps your body digest things, distribute things, absorb things. Like every single thing that comes down to your metabolism is what helps you stay healthy. It's like one-on-one with homeostasis, man, keeping your body in a nice, scientifically normal and comfortable midline. That homeostasis job is to get you there. Your metabolism is there to ensure that you are getting the rest of your body is getting the pieces that it needs to stay in that straight perfect line, right? And it's not obviously always perfect. It just aims to be perfect because your health is always trying to make sure that you stay alive and you live life to the fullest. But whenever you don't prioritize sleep, you're going to take a hit. And I already know, because whenever you lack sleep, what happens, right? You might get these little urges to snack. You might, because your body doesn't understand. It needs to go to sleep. So if it doesn't go to sleep, then it needs energy to stay awake. Where is it going to get energy from? Calories. It's going to get energy from other stuff, other sources. And then your body gets put into a survival mode. And with that survival mode, it's going to just store energy because it doesn't know whenever it's going to get sleep again, whenever it's going to have an opportunity to repair, to replenish, and give the body what it needs. So whenever you don't prioritize sleep and you're getting 3 to 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep or whatnot, you're not getting the most out of the sleep, then you're going to take a hit, and the metabolism does take a hit. The lack of sleep will slow down your metabolism, and it's happened to me, right? There was points of time where I was getting 4 hours of sleep every night, and I was not able to perform in the gym. I was not able to eat like the foods that I wanted to eat and still keep my physique, still keep the aesthetic side. I needed to sleep more. I needed to gain just an hour, 2 hours of sleep so that I could help my metabolism, give my body the energy it needs to perform, to keep me alive, to keep me moving forward. Lack of sleep can absolutely hurt the metabolism. So get your 8 hours of sleep. Try to prioritize it. I know if you are hustling for something and you're a business owner, or you're a parent with like 5 kids, 6 kids, 1 kid, and you're a student and all this other stuff, and you just have so much on your plate and you have to absorb and take advantage of all 24 hours of your day, and that means that you're only getting 4 to 5 hours of sleep every night, then you need to make sure you're checking the box everywhere else. I understand how it is to only get 5 hours of sleep for 4 years straight, 5 years straight. I understand how that feels like, but you need to prioritize sleep. It's crucial. So work your ass off and get to a point to where you can add an extra hour of sleep. Let go of certain things in your day that you don't really need to do. Do you really need to binge watch that TV show? Or do you really need to binge watch a movie? Or do you really have to do something that really doesn't value your time? And you can use that time to benefit your health and give your body what it needs so you can perform. And who knows, you take that extra hours of sleep, it can make you perform 20 times better. It can make you retain more information for that test or exam that you have coming up. The lack of sleep can really hurt your health, and it's crucial for you to take those hours of of actual rest to actually recover and keep the metabolism rolling and going as well. All right. So number 2, lack of sleep can absolutely hurt the metabolism. And number 3, no movement, just no training, no exercise, no stress with resistance or training or whatnot. Whenever you move, let's say you just go for a walk, why do you sweat? Okay, you sweat because the body is trying to cool the body down, right? It's trying to push water out of your pores so you can cool the body down. What is that? That's the metabolism. Whenever your heart rate increases, your metabolism is burning inside, right? It has to use calories to break down the sweat, to boil, to whenever you burn a calorie, your metabolism, okay, it burns water, it boils water, and that water is you hydrating yourself, obviously. And when it boils out water, it burns that energy source. And what that keeps happening inside your system, you're going to sweat more. And whenever you sweat more, that's trying to cool your body down. That is an increase in your metabolic rate in that specific moment. If you keep exercise going and you build more muscle, the more muscle you build, the more increase in metabolic rate you're going to achieve. Why? Because muscle uses a lot of energy just to move. If I right now, swing my arm up and down really fast, or I wave at someone really fast and I wave for like a minute straight, it's going to start to burn and I'm going to start to get tired. I'm going to get hot. Why do you get hot? You get hot because your metabolism is trying to burn the calories for you to use that muscle to wave your hand. So exercise, the lack of movement, the lack of resistance training, the lack of doing some sort of cardiovascular training, something, right? The lack of movement overall, functional training overall, general fitness overall, the lack of it can also hurt your metabolism. If you're just sitting around and you're just lethargic, sedentary, you're not moving enough, sitting around, you have a desk job, or you're doing something that doesn't cause or doesn't create a lot of activity in your day or a lot of activity inside your life and your body, then your metabolism can also take a hit because your metabolism is going to adjust to your current level of lifestyle. And if that current level of lifestyle is you consuming only 1,200 calories a day, sleeping 3 to 4 hours, and not even moving throughout the day, your metabolism will take a hit. And then people wonder why. Hey, how come I've gained weight over the past 6-8 months? Like, I don't do anything. I barely eat. I really don't sleep. And like, if I'm not eating enough, I should be losing weight, right? It's like, no, man, no, absolutely not. You need to eat some more. You need to get some damn sleep. You need to do some movement, something. Pace back and forth. Get a stand-up desk. Park far from the grocery store so you have to walk a little bit further. Like, start to create activity inside your life, inside your day, so that you can improve blood flow. You can improve oxygen levels. You can improve all these amazing things that your body was designed to do. Move around, create lactic acid, burn calories. Like, that's what your body is designed to do. That's why you have a metabolism. So why you have sweat glands, adrenal glands, why you have a freaking homeostasis. Like, your body was designed to suffer. Your body is designed to fight back. Your body was designed to move. Your body was designed to do these things because that's just what it is. Why you have joints, why you have muscles, why you have organs. Like, everything is working, keeping you alive. And as long as you're alive, you need to move. So move, right? The lack of movement can absolutely hurt the metabolism. Make it adjust in a certain way to where it's adjusting to a low caloric intake, low movement to none at all, to the point to where, you don't need to move, right? Because your body's like, okay, I'm cool with this. I could do this, right? 4 hours of sleep. Okay, I got it. 1,200 calories in a day. Okay, I got it. He's not even moving, or she's not even moving that much anyways. That's cool. Metabolism. Let's drop it down to burning naturally. Let's say 1,100 calories. And then you think to yourself, well, if I'm eating less and I'm not doing as much, or maybe I'm moving a little bit more and I'm getting okay sleep, I should be losing weight. That 100 caloric surplus that you've created for yourself because you've made your metabolism adjust to such a small number, that little surplus will catch up over a period of time. And that surplus is what is going to cause weight gain, or eventually go into obesity, and then really jeopardize your energy level. That's why you're going to be so tired. And whenever you get to being tired, then you're not going to want to do anything. So it's just going to amplify being lethargic, being sedentary. So you see where this can all go towards. So the 3 ways that you can slow down your metabolism is not only going to slow down your metabolism, it's going to affect the rest of your health and the rest of your life. And that's why it's important to understand these 3 things that can affect your metabolism. And trust me, there's a lot more. Okay, there's a lot more things, right? Being dehydrated, not having enough water. That's also another way that you can slow down your metabolism, because your metabolism needs water to boil, to burn the calories. So if you're dehydrated, what's going to happen? You're going to pass out. You're going to pass out because why? Your body cannot function. So there's a bonus. You can also slow down your metabolism by not drinking enough water. Simple things, ladies and gentlemen, simple things that keep you healthy and strong are absolutely very easy to do every single day. Very simple. And if you say that your metabolism is slow because your age, because your freaking genetics, because all this other stuff, your metabolism adjusts all the time. All the time. It has to adjust to different environments, to different lifestyle intakes. Your body has to adjust to multiple things throughout the day. Your metabolism can adjust. If you're given a genetically slow metabolism, cool. That's fine. Doesn't mean you can't change it. Doesn't mean you can't increase it or improve it. So go out there and try to increase it, try to improve it. Take these 3 ways and that 4th bonus and do the opposite. And I've made many other episodes of other ways to improve metabolism, to keep the metabolism stronger, to amplify metabolic rate, to do all these things, what the different types of metabolisms are. So go ahead and feel free to scroll through some of these episodes and check them out, or just search metabolic or metabolism, and you'll see some episodes that I talked about other ways, to keep your metabolism healthy and keep it improved and keep it fast and burning calories and shredding fat and just getting lean and mean aesthetic wise, and if you just want to be healthy overall, do these simple things. The opposite. Okay. If you are not eating enough food and you have big gaps inside of the meals that you have, and your meals are low dense, like they're just weak, man, they're just processed carbohydrates, no protein, no fats, just a bunch of junk food, then try to fix it. You know what healthy kind of looks like. You know that vegetables are healthy. You know that a meat is kind of healthy, right? A fish or a chicken is healthy. Okay. Try to consume those things throughout your day. Try to lower the gap a little bit, right? Have a breakfast, have some good nourishable foods, have a smoothie in the morning, and then have a good lunch or a snack after that. That's 4 hours later. And then 4 hours again later after that, have another snack or have your lunch. And then 4 hours later, have your dinner, and then get good sleep and stay hydrated throughout the whole process. And then start doing some movement. Start parking further at your office. Start parking further whenever you go to school. Start parking further whenever you go to Walmart or somewhere. Start doing a little bit more stuff. Wake up 30 minutes before you have to wake up, or that you originally wake up, and go for a walk. Go do some air squats, push-ups, sit-ups, planks. Go do some lunges. Go do some stuff that causes your metabolism to work. And as long as you keep doing those things, you're going to keep the metabolism strong. So avoid those 3 ways to slow down your metabolism. And if you want to improve it, do the opposite. And that 4th way, which is staying hydrated, always keep that in mind forever and always. Being hydrated is crucial, absolutely important to your daily health. You need a lot of water. And if you think you're staying hydrated and drinking enough water, I can almost guarantee that you're still a little bit dehydrated. So make sure you drink even a little bit more. Just keep drinking a little bit more. All right. If you are thirsty, that means you're already dehydrated. So if you're not thirsty, drink water, because then you're hydrated and you're going to keep that hydration level. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if I taught you something today, gave you some value, gave you some inspiration, taught you the 3 ways to slow down your metabolism, which you should never want to do. But whenever you understand these 3 ways that do slow down metabolism, if I taught you some of these things that were new, share it to somebody else, man. Share it to your gym buddy. Share it to that one person that's like, no, that can't happen. No, if I do that, it's not going to slow your metabolism down. And you want to prove them wrong, you can go tell them that Coach Matt said so in this episode. All right. Share it to people. The more people we get to listen to these episodes, y'all, the more lives we can all change together. The more people we can inspire to believe in themselves. And that's all we're trying to do, ladies and gentlemen, is inspire people to believe in who they are. But you already know how we do it over here. I'm your host, Coach Matt, and I highly suggest and highly recommend that you get out there, you train hard, and you live strong. All right, everybody, Coach Matt, I'm out. Peace. I'll see you on the next episode. You guys are freaking awesome. Have a great rest of your day. Keep training. Keep doing your